know how hard it is to care for a sick person. It's very hard to take care of even a close relative, but I took care of my sister-in-law's father for 8 years. In fact, a complete stranger to me. And no one even once thanked me for that. That's why I feel so bad. My name is Valentina Semyonovna. I am 72 years old. The story I want to tell you about happened almost 15 years ago. My husband has long since left the life. I have a son, a daughter-in-law and a grandson. My daughter-in-law's father also lived with my son's family. My matchmaker is a very kind and good man. He used to work as a math teacher, and then he got seriously ill. We treated him for a very long time. A lot of money was spent on his treatment. I also helped with money as much as I could. And then the matchmaker became bedridden. Only there was no one to take care of him. My son was constantly at work and often went on business trips. My grandson was still a schoolboy at the time. My daughter-in-law was working. The father-in-law also had an older daughter, but she lived in another city and could only call and sympathize. The daughter-in-law was forbidden at work to take sick leave. They said, either you will work normally, or we will fire you. Of course, my sister-in-law chose to work, so I had to take care of her father. At first my daughter-in-law asked me to visit my father-in-law at least once a day. Cook a meal and feed my grandson. I agreed. I didn't think I would have to take care of my father-in-law for 8 years. At first I would only come for 2 hours, and then go home. But my sister-in-law kept giving me more and more tasks. And so I started to spend the whole day with my matchmaker and only went home in the evening. And in the morning I'd come back again. My son felt very sorry for me. He saw how hard it was for me. That's why he told me to stop doing this charity work, but he didn't say anything to his wife, because he lived in her apartment. I was very tired of my father-in-law's eldest daughter calling me often, and giving me instructions, what and how I should do, how I should take care of her father. Then my daughter-in-law was often dissatisfied with me, especially when I didn't have time to do something. She would even say, if you don't like something, then take your son and go away. I can do it all by myself. I'll get a nurse. And that's what I listened to for 8 whole years. None of his daughters ever thanked me for taking care of their father for so long. And my eldest daughter said that no one forced me to take care of their father, that I wanted to do it myself. That's how it is. You do good to people, but they are so shameless that they don't even want to thank you for it.